LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
We're back to mostly quiet weather now after the big weather system that gave us several days of rain has moved on out, but still some things to talk about, including the potential for some light frost across the area overnight tonight and toward the early morning hours of tomorrow. So you're going to want to bring the plants in overnight. We're not talking about freezing temperatures, but low enough to where some frost is possible across the area. Clear Halloween forecast. So for the trick-or-treaters, weather looking just fine. We'll talk about details of that in a moment. But a weekend upper level low comes across, and that may bring us a few more scattered rain showers. Talk about the details here. Dropping on through the 40s tonight, most of us into the mid to upper 30s towards sunrise, and where you're going to get around 36, 37 or lower, there will be that potential for light frost. Now, the air temperatures, that's a few degrees above freezing. But what happens is you have radiational cooling where the heat in the objects radiate out into space, and that will happen on the surfaces, things like car windshields, the plant surfaces. That heat radiates. It keeps the air temperature near it a couple degrees warmer, but the actual object surfaces like the plant leaves and the grass blades and your windshield, things like that, they'll actually get down to 32, and that's why there's that potential for light frost. I don't think it's a widespread killing freeze or anything like that foolishness, but you're going to want to bring in your plants to cover your tender vegetation, your sensitive vegetation, because it may be just enough frost to cause some damage if you don't. Now, the reason we're not showing that frost advisory that's been issued over North Alabama is because the same conditions are possible in southern Middle Tennessee, if not likely, but National Weather Service offices changed the criteria back last year to where between September 1st and May 1st, they don't issue the frost advisories or the freeze warnings anymore, no matter how cold it's going to get, because they're trying to get their messaging consistent. But that breaks consistency with our North Alabama counties. It will cause confusion if I show you an advisory for Alabama, but not one for Tennessee, even though the same temperatures are expected. So we're just going to show you and tell you that frost is possible overnight tonight and in the morning. So want to clear up that little bit of confusion there maybe if you see a frost advisory for some parts of the area online or in the app or things like that. As we head on through Friday, mostly sunny skies for Halloween, maybe a stray cloud here and there, but warm into the lower 60s by the afternoon, falling through the 50s as we get towards sunset and on into the 40s after sunset. We're back into the upper 30s tomorrow night as well, but I think a couple degrees warmer, and for Friday night, that may help limit any frost potential. Trick-or-treaters, weather not too bad, all things considered. Take along a light jacket tomorrow evening if you're going to do Friday evening trick-or-treat or trunk-or-treat or fall festival activities outside for Halloween evening, but lower 60s by 4 o'clock, dropping through the 50s by 6, into the upper 40s by 8. But notice the clear skies, no rain chances, no storms or anything like that. So no real weather worries. Time changes back this weekend. You know, we're getting later into the year. It's that time since will be the first weekend after Halloween this weekend. Daylight saving time comes to an end 2 a.m. Sunday morning. So if you still have any manually set clocks, be sure to set those backward 1 hour before bedtime Saturday night. Also a great time to change the batteries in your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide detectors, and your NOAA weather radios. As we head on through the weekend, clouds increase Saturday, maybe a stray shower by the afternoon, but a better chance of scattered light to moderate showers Saturday evening and overnight, lingering into parts of Sunday. And then that clears out for Monday. We're back to mostly sunny skies. A few more clouds toward Tuesday, but still plenty of sun, and starting to see more of a southerly wind, and that's going to mean warming temperatures here, so that we're by the middle of the week into the lower 70s for daytime highs. A big change compared to what we've had around here the past several days. First cup forecast is you get that first cup of coffee out the door in the morning, starting in the mid to upper 30s. Again, you may have some light frost on the windshield. Be aware of that. As we head on through the day, it will warm into the lower 60s with mostly sunny skies. Clouds increase Saturday and a few late day, evening, and overnight rain showers possible. Those linger into Sunday. Another reminder, time changes this weekend. We fall back an hour, mostly sunny going into next week, warming into the lower 70s by Wednesday and Thursday of next week. That's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. Kelly Rawson is in the Weather Center tomorrow morning live at 6 a.m. with your Wake Up Weather forecast.